Well, hello there, coffee time friends. It's coffee time and chat time. What y'all up to? It's Saturday morning. It's mid morning, but we've had storms. There's some more storms coming. I can get the lights on. This is the norm. Sit here, kind of in the mid dark. Oh, this is just chat time. I'm fixing brunch. It's gonna be the internet. The storms messed up the internet. Anyway, I don't like to cook when it storms because you don't know if you're going to finish or not with electricity goes on. But we do have the gas stove. I can fire it up if necessary to finish. So it's just hard to film. We made the green beans last night. They're over here doing their 24-hour timeout. You know, Mama always does 24 hours of no touch, whatever she can. And that works out real good. Mama said yesterday, I was going to ask you, this is what I come on here for. I got to thinking about it. So for coffee chat today, I just want to talk about I'll get out. What did I say? What does that mean? Some of y'all know what that means, but I bet some of y'all don't. Mama says she was as tired as I'll get out. That's a Southern thing for sure. I don't know if other people use it, but to the term I'll get out, as I'll get out. We say that when we're talking about something, meaning extremely extreme. You know, like it's raining, like it's storming around here. As I'll get out, it's as stormy as I'll get out. And if I said that to somebody, they'd say, "Oh, they got a lot of storms, extreme storms." So it's just something we use every day and we don't think much about it. And I think, I wonder if people even know when we say that kind of stuff. What's that mean? As I'll get out. Or you might say your youngin is, he's as mean as I'll get out. Now we know he ain't that mean, but you're just letting him know, boy, he's hard to keep up with. He's as mean as I'll get out. Do you use that word? Or that phrase? It's not a word, it's a turn of phrase. And if you don't use it, did you know what it means? Good morning, Mom and John. Hey, Jessica. Mama's back there getting ready. I think she's going to go to the farmer's market. I don't know if I'll go today or not. Coffee time. Hey. Kidding me. You're on the third cup of coffee. Karen, this is my second. Coffee time. Nikki, you are already on your third. You must get up real early. I slept in today because I was as tired as I'll get out too. Good morning, coffee time. Extremely, Heather says, yes. I'll get out means extremely. It does. If you're as I'll get out, I don't know how those words got put together. And we all just agree we're going to call that extreme. But I guess we could say I'm extremely tired. But when we put that Southern spin on it, we say I'm as tired as I'll get out. Your dog goes out in the morning to do their business and they come back in muddy as I'll get out. That's how we would use it. Good morning. Good morning, John. You use that term in Texas. Heather says she uses it in Texas. Good morning, John and Mama. There's all kinds of Southern terms. I call them Southern, and I don't mean any disrespect to anybody in the North. You all probably have your own terms, or you also probably use the same ones we do, and we just call them Southern because that's where we're from. So we say cats and dogs. Raining like cats and dogs. Oh yeah, Paula, we use that one too. Yeah. We would say it was raining like cats and dogs. But if we were talking about it's been extra stormy for the past 3 days, we would say it's as stormy as I'll get out. It has been for 3 days. I mean, we've had a bunch of storms. We have. They don't last long. They're not really severe. They just blow through, and we're under a warning right now. We was all night, and it stormed last night. It stormed yesterday. It stormed the day before yesterday, like every few minutes seemed like. But yeah, we said it's rain like cats and dogs. You know where cats and dogs came from on that one. Back years ago, people had thatch roofs, and the cats and the dogs would climb up in there to get warm or to sleep. If it rained a lot, it'd wash them right off that thatch. And you'd look out the window and cats and dogs would be, sliding off the roof. And so people would say, oh, it's raining cats and dogs. I mean, it's heavy. It's a heavy rain. I see if anybody else used that term. Morning from Lexington, Kentucky. Trace, I bet you've heard of As I'll Get Out before. Good morning, Kit. How are you? Dorothy Jones. Yes, it is used in Texas, Dorothy says. Clear skies here in Chicago, but chilly. It's 51. Yeah, you also get some really cool weather this weekend at the Michigan, Chicago, all them areas. We say ugly as a mud fence. Oh, we do too, Robin. We do too. Ugly as a mud fence. Sometimes, like if, let's just say Mama makes a cake and icings it, and she don't like, she's like, that's as ugly as a mud fence. Or we will use it for people, but that ain't nice. But if something, you do something, it turns out ugly, you think, or it ain't perfect. You say, oh, that's as ugly as a mud fence. Is a mud fence ugly? Have you ever seen a mud fence? I'm just assuming it's ugly. Are you going to shopping today? Probably, Mama might go to the farmer's market. She said last night, it depends. We went last week. Oh, thank you, Amy. We love y'all too. We love coming and talking with y'all. Seattle. Hey, Sherry. How are you? Where's Mama? Is she still resting? No, she's back there showering, getting off, She don't wear a lot of makeup or anything, but she getting ready. Brushing that hair. I think she's rested this morning. I asked her. I've not seen her yet. I hollered and asked her. I said, are you up and at 'em? No, we say that all the time too. And she said, I am. I said, you feeling bad? Oh yeah, I slept good, she said. So that means she's rested and ready to go today. They're supposed to come and put the microwave in today. Oh, that microwave, I'm telling you. I'm as aggravated as I'll get out over that. I don't know what's happened to this one. I think it was a power thing. I don't know if it's necessarily a surge or not, or if it was just where the electric went off and on. Because it done that, and then next time we used it, it popped loud. Y'all heard it. Some of y'all were on here. What was I cooking that night? I don't remember. I was sitting here. I was mashing potatoes, and I heard that. Sounded to me like glass breaking. I thought the glass top stove had cracked. It was that loud. And then when I realized it was a microwave, I thought maybe the bowl maybe had broke or something. But we didn't find anything broke. And then the microwave works fine. The clock works. It's too big to use as a clock though. But it don't heat. Whatever it was, that pop affected the main working order of a microwave, which was to heat. Sometimes you don't realize. I would have told you all with a good conscience, we don't use the microwave that much. Because I don't want to heat my coffee in the microwave or those kind of things as much. Every once in a while, I don't like it. I'd rather just, keep it in a carafe or something that stays hot or something like that than to get running and heat it up. And I don't mind to drink it a little cold, so mine never gets too cold to drink. But anyway, I would have told you, we don't use it, but then I got to thinking, we Macro Pro in it a lot with the grill. We cook a lot of stuff in there. And, we'll use the stack cooker quite a bit. But when I'm cooking, and then I ain't even thinking about the microwave. I'm just thinking about, that's a quick way to get our supper on the table. But we do use it a lot more than I realized. We were going to try to come up with something different because Mama is short. And that she has to reach up. Everything she gets out of the microwave, she has to reach up and get it. And I'm always afraid she's never has, but I'm always afraid she's going to tilt it, dump it, or something. I'm just overprotective. But, it don't bother me. It's fine up there for me. But I said, I'm going to buy a cabinet or something, put over that with a vent under it. You can buy them that kind of look like a mantle or something. And I got to looking into those, and then you'd have to tile because they only tiled up to just behind the microwave. So I had to get new tile. I'd have to buy that thing, whatever you call it, a hood cabinet, and then a microwave. You'd have to have a microwave. And we don't have a lot of counter space. We got a big kitchen, and we could put the microwave over there somewhere. But, we can't do away with our Easy Bake Oven. We use it way too much. So we've got it over there, and then there's just not a lot of counter space. I mean, I guess we could have designed it a little different. We got this big pantry cabinet in the middle here, which takes up some counter space. But I'm telling you, what you do in life is whatever you have, if you get more, you feel like, oh, that's great. I didn't have that space before. So now I got plenty of space. But really and truly, you need to look at it long term, like where am I going to put these items? Because our old kitchen didn't have as much counter space as this one has. It was more of a straight cabinet, and it stopped midways, and then the stove and it was just laid out completely different. So when you redesign, you think, oh, that'd be enough. And then we had this big island, and we made sure to have plenty of an island because Mama wanted it to Thanksgiving and Christmas to be able to put all the food out here. People could come in buffet style and get what they want, and then go to the dining room and sit down and eat. It's right here close. So we did make sure to have this big island, and it's got 2 cabinets under it, one on each end, for storage. And there's a seating area on this end, on this side, and a seating area on that end, on that side, and on the ends. So it's like an L-shaped seating area on both sides, and a cabinet and a cabinet, so you still have storage. So when we designed this kitchen, or laid it out, we thought, oh, that's plenty. But this don't count as counter space. It's workspace. But you can't put a microwave over here in the middle of your counter, of your island. Well, you can. You can do what you want to. And you could put a stove insert in here and then make that counter space, but we ain't going to do all that. But anyway, if I ever redesigned one, I'd take one of the viewers' advice, and she said she has a drawer microwave. They make drawer dishwashers, drawer microwaves that go under. This island would have been a good place for that. Like you put a microwave under it and a dishwasher under it. Maybe not put any seating on that side over there, but this, when we have company, they sit on that side and we sit here and Mama sits over here. You can still kind of sit around and eat and talk without having to go into the dining room or go over to the kitchen table, which right now at the kitchen table, it only has 2 chairs. You could put 4, but it would be a crowded situation. Anyway, it don't matter. But when you're doing your kitchen design, if you're ever able to get a new kitchen, make sure you think about all the little possibilities. And if you got a short person in your home, think about that microwave. But when we built this kitchen, that was the rage. And it was really like a great idea. It was like, wow, that gets the microwave out of the way. They make them now with vents underneath, and I won't have to, oh, that'd be great. And it was and it still could be. But for us, I wouldn't do it again for Mama because of that. It's a little high for her. Little high. Here's the night it was a pop. It was, Carolyn. A lot of y'all said it was a spark. And when I went back and watched the video, I heard that spark sound. But here, it was just a crack. It was just sounded like glass cracking. You have yours built in the island donut. That's what I would prefer for Mama, a drawer low, where you could pull that out, put your food in, and lift it up. A drawer microwave is ideal. Yeah. See, Joanne, I think that may be, I don't know, that was probably a possibility when we built this kitchen, but it's been years since we built this kitchen. My microwave is in my pantry on a shelf. Now, Kathy, that would be fine. That would be fine. But still, you would still have the issue of carrying hot food. You know, you can't protect everybody from everything. I realize that, though. So glad that it did not catch fire. No, it didn't even spark, I don't think, Donna. I think whatever happened just happened, and that was it. That's all she wrote. And it works fine. The turntable turns. You can set the time. It comes on. It roars. But now Mama pointed out it roars different, and I guess I could hear a little difference. You know how the microwave roar is. Mama said it sounds different. And I said, yeah, I guess it does. Elizabeth is watching. Hey, Shelby. Hey, Elizabeth. I'm getting watchings now in overt words. Melissa Anderson is watching. Linda says you can keep it there, but lower it. Mine is. I can't, Linda. Ours is low now. There's only about 7 inches between the stove and the microwave. And then they would have a gap, bigger gap at the top. But if you lower it, Mama's counter wouldn't fit, probably. And you really could only lower this one, if it lowered it any, it would be about 1 inch to the bottom of the cabinet. It's about that far from the bottom. We tried that when we put this one in a year ago. Y'all know, remember when the first, Mama says it was the first one, or we'd had it for a while, but I think this will be the 4th one that we've replaced. I'm not sure, but I'm thinking. But it got a hole in the top of the microwave. I was cleaning, and I said, that's a hole. Well, I got to study on it and said, yeah, that can happen. If it does, don't use it no more. So I bought this one, and I think it was just about a year ago. I really don't think it's been that long ago. That's kind of like the refrigerator. I bought one 4 years ago, and I had to buy another one. But we've got that same brand out in the sunroom that we use for 8 years in here, and it's still running. What do you do? What do you do? And we went down there and bought the exact refrigerator. That is the exact model, everything, that what tore up in 4 years. And I talked to the guy, and he said, it's a good brand, and we don't have a lot of problems with it. I'm like, well, we got a problem with it. I don't want that one. We walked around that store. We looked at every refrigerator they had, every brand they had. Mama didn't like none of them. She liked her original one. And it dawned on me. I said, what's the odds? And you can get any brand that has a problem. You're just gambling with any purchase you make. And so we've got the one that was great, one that wasn't. So what's the odds of us getting two that's... So I bought the warranty on this one, the extra warranty. And I thought, we'll just do it that way. So we come home with the exact refrigerator. Same thing with the microwave. The exact microwave. So there you have it. But I'm as tired as I'll get out of these microwaves and appliances. As I'll get out. Do you use that term? That's what we started this video out with. Do you use the term as I'll get out for coffee chat today? we may explore some old sayings and some origins. I've got a book that goes into them. I've read it with y'all before. One of y'all sent it to me. But it's Southern sayings and their origin and their meaning. So we may start taking one of those every once in a while and see what we come up with. Because I love old sayings. And some of y'all have different ones. We just got rid of a fridge that was 30 years old and still worked. Oh, Patricia. I would never get rid of one till it tore up. I put in a garage. Keep cold popping. You won't find another one in the last 30 years, I can guarantee you that. Just gotta hear what happened. Nothing's happened, Deanna. We're just having a coffee chat. We were talking about this phrase, as I'll get out, and what it meant. Mama said yesterday she's as tired as I'll get out. And I thought, I wonder if everybody uses that term. Are you cooking today, Cindy? Cindy, I probably will, because it's stormy and rainy and ain't much else you can do. But if it storms too much, I'm afraid to get into like a pot of beans or something. I could put them in the crock pot, but then if the electric goes off, I'd have to put them in a pot and take them out on the gas stove. I have COVID separate. Oh, sure. That's awful. There's something around here called razor throat COVID. Must have a really bad sore throat that goes with it, something I can figure. I hope I don't find out. Hello from Idaho. We say it in Illinois. So do you, Karen? As I'll get out. I love it. Hey, John from Big Stone Gap, Virginia. Hey, Jim, how are you? A regional language informational would be so interesting. Yeah, it would, wouldn't it, Molly? We may start doing that. Let you all share yours. Well, here's Mama. Let you all share yours, and we could share some of ours. We got some dandies. We got some that sometimes, come here, Mama. Oh. We got some that sometimes I hear, and I'm like, well, I ain't never heard that before. One term I had learned not long ago. Hey, Mama.
Hey.
You're all prettied up.
Oh, I just took my shower. That ain't called pretty enough. That's cleaning up.
Well, I was going to fix you some gravy.
What happened to you?
Well, I started chatting, and I thought you'd be a few more minutes.
Why don't take me all day to do nothing?
Look at your beans, how pretty.
I know it. Have you showed my beans off today?
No, I'll let you. I'll flip the camera and you can show them. No, she won't touch them, so. Here we go, flip.
Flip. These are my beans. I've got 18.
Oh, I about dropped you.
Oh my goodness. I got 18 pints of peanut beans that I raised, picked, broke up, and canned.
And every one of them sealed, didn't they?
I believe they did. I lost, yeah.
Oh, they all counted out. Heather
The
counted.
first 9 did, but the last ones I went through yonder. But they're all sealed.
Deborah says, good morning, sweet lady.
Good morning.
Oh, wow. You was sick for 24 days, Robin?
Oh, my goodness. That's awful.
With the COVID. I hope we don't get a big influx of that this year, and you all that have it, we will be praying for you.
Yeah.
I already have been praying for everyone with COVID.
We started way back.
Our church has been praying because we got a lot of folks in our church that just can't afford any kind of respiratory illnesses of any kind, and it's worrisome. I'm one of them, I think, because I coughed for 4 months.
Yeah.
Mama I thought she was going to evict me.
That's going to kick him out on the, I would say street, but we don't have a street here. Kick you out on the road.
She's going to make me go back to my house. Yeah, because I cough, and it was just, couldn't get rid of it. And I went to the doctor, gave me medicine. I took the Mucinex. I took all kinds of stuff. I even went and got some, what's that herbal stuff I use?
I don't know. I can't remember.
It's a dropper.
Oh, yeah.
And it said it was good for that.
You used your nose spray and allergy medicine.
That's, I think, what finally cinched it was I went back to more of my allergy spray and taking my allergy medicine. It was just allergies, but it was just on and on. But I'm no stranger to allergies. I've had them since I was born. And they used to be really bad. I mean, to the point that I took Benadryl and allergy medicine when I started my day, you know.
Even in kindergarten, everything you had to take.
Yeah, and so when I got older, there was a period of time I didn't take any medicine much, every once in a while. But I just didn't have that much trouble with it. And as I'm getting older, it seems like it's starting to come back like it was when I was
They say
young.
you go, as you get older, you go through your second childhood.
Yeah.
You're going through your second allergy childhood. if that's a possible thing.
Well, you know, when I was in kindergarten, I loved that little red truck that they had. And when I got older, I had to buy me a red truck.
Yeah. Yeah, I believe you're going through your second childhood.
I don't have it anymore, but I did. I love my red truck. Anyhow.
I'm going to have to go get me something to drink.
Well, can I get you some coffee?
No, thank you.
You want tea?
Mm-hmm.
You don't have a microwave to warm it up in.
I'll drink some cold. It don't matter.
She'll drink cold tea. Well, folks, I just shot on here, thought, well, I'm going to see if they know. I told them you was as tired as I'll get out yesterday.
I was.
And that was wanting to know if they knew what I'll get out meant. And a bunch of them do, and they use it in Texas and they use it in Illinois, so it's not a southern term. Good Saturday morning. Are you going to the farmer's market? They're wanting to know.
I don't know whether I will or not.
It's a little stormy. Are they even having it? Or are they having it inside today?
They probably
Storms
have.
and rain in Middle Tennessee. Deborah, we're right there with you.
It's getting dark looking, so
Oh, it's been dark. Local honey. Yes, Vicky used to have a gentleman that had local honey, and he literally lived next door as the crow flies, just over that ridge right there. And I'd get honey from him all the time. And that may be really a factor, because those years that I didn't have the allergies as much, I was buying his honey. He passed, unfortunately, and there went that honey. There's another guy who lives not far from us that has honey, and I get it from him when it's available, but he has small quantities that he sells. So if I can get local honey, I do eat it. But, you know, I find one of y'all sent me some honey. It helped me too. I find that honey of any kind, no matter where it comes from. But, you know, what's local might be local in your area too. You may have the same weeds and stuff that the bees use.
Honey is a good thing to have.
Mama even made me honey and lemon and something else.
No, just honey and lemons. I like mixed for you to drink.
And I would use that for cough syrup, and it helped me. But thank the Lord, I'm very thankful for the past 2.5 weeks.
Yeah.
I've not coughed and carried out. Oh, I cough occasionally. But
not the coughing spells like you.
I was having these major, I couldn't quit coughing spells. Even coffee didn't stop it.
Nothing stopped it.
Mama was going to take a hammer to my head, I believe, and knock that cough out of me.
I believe it needs to be in your chest if you're coughing, not your head.
But if you knock me in the head with a hammer, I quit coughing.
I bet you would too for a little while anyway.
Oh. You need to exercise more, Pamela says. Well, probably. I can guarantee you I could exercise more. Honey, lemon, and cinnamon mixed too. She didn't put any cinnamon in this, but that would be good. I take local honey every day. Teresa, that's good. If you got a source, hang on to it. Fresh now pineapple does work, Darla. Fresh pineapple juice does work. I even think, which I may just have it in my head, I even think that store-bought pineapple juice helped me some. Probably did, but I thought it did. It was cool and refreshing. Onion and sugar makes a great cough syrup. Ooh,
I've never
star.
heard of
I bet onion would, because onion is just a natural healer. Mama, they're wanting to know, are we going to cook today?
Probably not.
I tell them probably would.
What would you cook?
I'd like to have some ribs. You know, I'm wanting that. I guess it's that farewell summer meal. I'm wanting barbecued ribs, potato salad, macaroni salad, or something, baked beans, something.
Oh, Lord.
Maybe not all that, but you know, have your macaroni salad and baked beans and some ribs.
Well, if we're going to have ribs, I need to get them out of the freezer.
That would be good. Have you got tomorrow's lunch planned?
Oh, yeah. It's storming somewhere, probably.
I tell them, I'm even in the dark this morning. I didn't even bother turning on these bright lights. We got these bright lights. When people come over here, like, you know, and we're not filming, and they turn these lights on, they always go, gosh, y'all got it bright in here. Because we're not that way. We're not in the bright lights. A lamp or two in a room is about what you get here. And I said, boy, those are bright. I said, well, we use those when we film. Instead of having to get out the big lights and set up stands, we've installed lights above here that are bright, as you can see. And then those over there are really bright. But we're kind of in the dark today.
Yeah, you didn't cook my breakfast.
I didn't cook your breakfast or
Didn't turn
nothing.
on the lights.
What could be?
I kept trying to smell something.
You was like, I can't smell.
I couldn't smell nothing.
Well, I'm gonna get off here and go cook her some breakfast. What do you want? Gravy and biscuit?
I don't know. It's getting late.
We don't have gravy and biscuits maybe 2 times a month. Every once in a while.
You told me last night before you went to bed, Mom, you want breakfast in the morning?
I
What
always
do you want?
ask.
Gravy
Sometimes
and
she says,
biscuits?
no, I don't think I want food.
Gravy and biscuits, and I said, that sounds pretty good to me.
I get up earlier than she does most of the time. And I come in here and make coffee and sit around. I'll study my Sunday school lesson. I'll do whatever. And I'm thinking, if I knew she wanted it, I'd make breakfast. But I hate to go wake her up. So I'll sometimes debate it and I'll decide for myself. And then sometimes like, she probably won't. We just had it last week or something. So I usually ask her, do you want breakfast in the morning? And most times she'll say, we'll see.
What the morning brings.
But now last night she did, so that sounds good. And now I've let her down. But Mama, I ain't let you completely down because I can have breakfast on this table in 30 minutes.
Let's see.
By 10 o'clock, you can be eating.
Well, let's see. We call it brunch.
Yeah, we usually have Saturday mid-morning meal. We don't do early. We do early every day of the week except Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
Sunday's early. We just have Saturday that's not early. Every other day starts out before the sun comes up. So tell me what you want.
Whatever you will fix, I'll eat.
Okay, toast it is.
Well, that sounds good. Toast and scrambled eggs and jelly. That sounds
That does sound good, don't it?
Yeah, that's a good enough.
All right, folks, we're going to go. Leave y'all alone. Y'all have a great Sunday. Be safe. Mama, I hope you ain't getting the cough.
Oh, I hope so too. My throat is
You know what I know what it is.
It's where I've been outside.
In that garden and pulling them beans. When you pull them, all the stuff on them flies up there and you breathe it and breathe it.
Yeah.
You need
And
to wear
I
a
pulled
mask.
them all up.
Yeah, she pulls them up.
Picked them, pulled them up, got rid of them.
They sure do look pretty over there.
Yeah.
That's what, I mean, we get
18.
2 meals per pint usually.
Sometimes we do. It's according to how hungry we are.
Yeah, we can eat a whole pint. Don't get me wrong, but most of the time we have leftovers and we'll get a lunch out of it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a lot of meals.
Yeah. As you says, it'll be the snowball.
It'll be the snowball. When we can, that's what my granny used to say. She'd say, I don't know if we're getting good out of these or not, but it'll be the snowball. Meaning in February and January when it snows on the ground, there's no green beans in the garden, them right there will be the snowball. Guarantee it. I think Heather learned how to can yesterday. She's excited.
Good.
She's excited. All right, folks. Say goodbye, Mama. We may come back
Goodbye,
later.
Mama. God bless you and all. Have a wonderful day today.
If we cook Mama's macaroni salad or all that other stuff, we'll come back. If not, you'll know that we're eating a tomato sandwich.
That sounds good too.
I've got breakfast to get on, and I've lost 8 minutes. I've got to hurry.
You ain't gonna have it ready by 10 o'clock.
Oh, Mama, we might. You start the clock. Bye, y'all.
Bye-bye.